What's up, everyone? Welcome to the April 4th edition of the MLB Bet Pro video. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoneyDFS. And we have 11 MLB games on the main slate tonight, plus a few afternoon games that we can include as well to find some good prop bets from using the NBA Bet Pro model. Be sure to subscribe to the Odd Shopper YouTube channel and hit the thumbs up below this video. That helps us out a lot. And this is the second MLB video I've recorded. But if you've been watching the NBA videos that I was putting out over the last month or so, it's the same thing for MLB. We have our MLB Bet Pro model, which is built and maintained by our DFS projections team. It's the same group of guys that have had success in DFS, put this together to help us with our prop betting. And we're going to walk through some of the top bets, starting at BetMGM, where we have Sandy Alcantara under 6.5 total strikeouts at even money against the Minnesota Twins. He projects for 5.5 strikeouts tonight, so that gives you a 57% chance of winning that wager, a 15% expected return. The S-bet percentage, which is defined down here in the glossary as the percentage of your bankroll that we recommend wagering based on how likely you are to win the wager and your expected return. In this case, it is 10.9%, and the SEV is the amount, the percentage that you can expect your bankroll to grow by if you wager the recommended amount, in this case, 1.07%. Now, moving over to Caesars, Alcantara again at the top, minus 108, so not as good a price on him on Caesars as on BetMGM. If you take a look at the best bets tab, you'll see that BetMGM is the best price on Sandy Alcantara's strikeouts prop at even money. On Caesars, next we have Josh Fleming over 2.5 strikeouts tonight against the Nats at minus 143. He projects for 3.9 strikeouts. That gives you a 63% chance of winning this wager, an 8% expected return. We recommend wagering 8.4% of your bankroll, and you can expect it to grow by 0.45%. Now, before we move on to DraftKings and FanDuel, we are still offering a 7-day free trial. In the graphic, it says NBA Bet Pro, but it's one tool. You get NBA, you get MLB. Take advantage of the 7-day free trial. We think you'll like it and you'll stick around. It's likely you'll make enough during that week that you'll be able to pay for it going forward with your profits anyway. So check it out. And again, NBA is included, but the graphics misleading here. It is NBA and MLB. So be sure to check that out if you haven't already. Now, moving on to DraftKings, Alcantara again at the top here, minus 115. So this is the best bet that we have on DraftKings. But if you have access to BetMGM, you should be taking it there instead. Then you have Josh Fleming at minus 135. We already talked about him. Next, we have Bo Bichette over 1.5 total hits at plus 120 tonight against Chris Bubich and the Kansas City Royals. Bichette projects for 2.1 hits, which gives you a 50% chance of winning, an 11% expected return. We recommend wagering 6.7% of your bankroll, and you can expect it to grow by 0.48%. And finally, wrapping things up on FanDuel with Dylan Dodd, under 3.5 total strikeouts for the Braves left-hander, making his major league debut in a tough spot against the Cardinals. He's only had one appearance in his career above Double-A, so he's an unknown at this point. No major league experience, no very little AAA experience. Did put up good numbers at Double-A last year, but he has a tough landing spot here against a very good Cardinals lineup. A lot of right-handed power in this lineup against the lefties as well. He's plus 118 to go under 3.5 strikeouts, projects for 3.2. That gives us a 51% chance of winning and an 11% expected return. We recommend wagering 7.1% of your bankroll, and you can expect it to grow by 0.54%. Now, before I recap the bets that we just talked about, if you have not already signed up and deposited at any of the books mentioned and you would like to, check out the pinned link below this video. It has sign-up bonuses, sign-up links for all of these books, and it's an easy way to grow your bankroll out of the gate. It'll also allow you to increase your profitability going forward because it allows you to shop lines, use this best bets tab, and get the best prices that you can instead of being restrained and confined to betting on one or two books. You can shop across more books and get better lines. Now, to recap, we're going under 6.5 total strikeouts for Sandy Alcantara at even money on BetMGM. On Caesars, we're going over 2.5 strikeouts for Josh Fleming at minus 143. On DraftKings, we do get a slightly better price on Josh Fleming at minus 135, but we already talked about him, so we're going over Bo Bichette, 1.5 total hits at plus 120. And finally, on FanDuel, we're going under 3.5 total strikeouts for Dylan Dodd in his major league debut at plus 118. That's all I have for you today. Good luck on your bets tonight, everyone.